So recommendations for an enduring solution to the conflict, I would say there are several things that Ukraine needs to do. First is to abandon any dream of a military solution to the conflict. There's not a military solution available to Ukraine. So I think, and I think they need to put that aside. And to be honest, to be fair, most of the senior Ukrainian military officers that I've talked to have put that dream aside. But there's no military solution, so that would be the first thing I would recommend. The second, on the behalf of the Ukrainian government, in addition, of course, to talking to Russia and talking to the separatist regimes, reach out directly to residents of separatist-controlled Ukraine in terms of lifting the economic blockade, enabling receipt of pensions, easing the language laws, and then having a discussion about what federalism for the Donbas might look like in a post-conflict world. The final thing is, some of this is being done already. There's a lot of very obvious cosmetic improvements to eastern Ukrainian cities on the Kiev-controlled side of the line, but make eastern Ukraine a model for what could await the Donbas if it came back into Ukraine. In other words, not just cosmetic economic investment, but deep social and economic investment, infrastructure investment, so that when people come across the line of contact, and depending upon the estimates, 750,000 to 1 million crossings a year happen. So there are a lot of people in separatist-controlled part of Ukraine who have exposure to government-controlled Ukraine. And the better it looks on that side of the line, I think the better it is for Ukraine. Finally, a note of caution. I am fairly optimistic about we're at an inflection point and that there is a solution within reach to the conflict, but this window will not be open forever. It could be a fleeting opportunity. The recent prisoner exchange was a positive development, but the postponement of the Normandy Format Summit is grounds for a little bit of pessimism. So failure to seize this opportunity, I think what you have there is that Ukraine then drops onto the list of frozen conflicts with Abkhazia, Transnistria, South Ossetia, Nagorno-Karabakh. And so you have a continuation of the stifled development of these countries, human misery in and around the conflict zones, and a bone of geopolitical contention between Russia and the West. And so I would offer that as a note of caution in what's otherwise a fairly optimistic assessment.